These are so stiff, they won't even like...
Bear can't wear them. Bear can't even wear them.
No, but those are still little. What should I do with them? Like, do you keep baby shoes?
I don't know.
I feel like it's bad luck to throw away a pair of baby shoes.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No, I get it.
I guess I'll just put them on like a keepsake box.
Bear's like, I can help you with those.
Oh, yeah. Just one.
Hi everyone, and welcome to week 2 of my NaNoWriMo challenge. Today is Saturday the 8th. This is the beginning of the second week. Last week we hit almost 20k words because we were writing like a loon. If you didn't watch that video, that's perfectly alright. Welcome. Enjoy. You are welcome to go back and watch the other video, but I don't think you need to. So for the people who did not watch the first video, refresher. NaNoWriMo, or National Novel Writing Month, the challenge is you write 50k words a month. I have a spreadsheet set up to track my writing. I have goals for myself every day. Last week I went above all of them on purpose so that by the time I reach week 4 and I'm running out of steam and finals are starting for me at school and I'm just tired, I only have to write a few hundred words versus the 1600 words. That is recommended at the start. I'm not going to talk about the project in as much depth as I did last video, but it's supernatural with lesbians. Like, that's basically the premise of it. It's broken down more like a TV show, so there are 12 parts or episodes, and then the parts are broken down into 3 to 5 smaller bits, just to make it easier so there are more stopping places, because if each one of these was just a chapter, if there were 12 chapters, they'd all be like 6,000 words long, and I'm not interested in editing that. So now each one is like 5 pages instead of 20, which is fine. We're on episode 4. I'm gonna write until I find a stopping point, but I only need to write 1,000 words today. We're 38% done already. Our line on our graph looks insane. And let's see, what do I actually... I wrote like 2 lines of part 4 yesterday. I didn't actually start it. So the first part is just one of the main characters figures out ghosts are real and is very confused about it. And that may be all we get through today. I have some stuff to do. I have to run some errands. I have to go print photos. I have to go to the craft store. I have to go downtown, I think. So we'll see. I might not write for very long, or I might have to break this up into 2 chunks, but welcome. Here's day 8 of NaNoWriMo. I'm gonna put on my playlist, which is mostly Chapel Roan, Amelia Day, Hayley Williams or Paramore, Florence and the Machine, Girl in Red, yeah, and then a little bit of All About Eve, the Cocteau Twins, Susie and the Banshees, Pat Benatar, Lucy Dacus. So we're gonna put that on. I'm gonna use my clunky headphones today and see if they give me a headache. And let's just get started. And here we go. Normal progress begins now. I reached 20k words. I wrote 1,300 words. I may go back and add another 300 words, but you know what? It's fine if we don't. 41%. Look at that. It goes... Which, again, it's fine, but yeah. Significantly less, but we still met our goal, so it's fine. I really only got through the beginning of part 4. I didn't really get much farther than that, but that's fine. So it may take me 3 or 4 days to finish a part versus the 2 that it was taking me last week, but again, that's fine. So yeah, I'll come back if I write more, but for now I'm done. I'm good. I'm happy with that, so. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is day 9. It's about 1 p.m. on Sunday, I think. So I didn't come back and write yesterday. I was very tired by that point because I had a lot going on. But that's okay, because we still wrote more than we needed to. We only need to write 900 words today. I really wish I still had my stats from last year, because there were multiple days where I wrote 4,000 words every day. And part of it was because that one last year was partly epistolary. So a lot of it was, one big part of the plot was that a character was sick and you didn't know what was wrong with them. So I just kept copying like patient intake forms basically. So like I wasn't actually sitting down and writing, I was just copying a form which had words in it and then putting the information of the character in. So I got like really high word counts some days just from that. Yeah, I'm not gonna, unless I get really into the groove of it, like there is, I don't know if it's the next episode or what, because what I'm really excited to write is all the gay stuff. So there's a little bit of in this episode, but some of the other episodes I may get really into, so we'll see. I'm about 70% done with Wicked. I was reading Wicked last week and I'm still in it. I feel like this book is just, Gregory Maguire wanted to do world building and he wants to talk about the fantasy world he came up with from the source material of Wizard of Oz. And like all the plot is just completely pushed to the side. Like they talked way more about the like creation myth of Oz multiple times. They've mentioned this multiple times, but in the chapter I read last night, it took up like several pages and then a character dies and it's like one tiny paragraph. I'm gonna finish it just kind of out of spite at this point, but I'm so annoyed. And also show you guys, is that detached? Yep. I'm making a sweater for a friend. So it's kind of wrinkled at this point, but it'll even out. This is what we have so far. Yeah, I need to switch to a bigger hook. It's really pretty. I'm happy with these colors that I chose. She kind of was like, I like the blue, but do whatever the hell you want. I went, that's too much power. That sweater pattern is from Pexels, I think. Whoever it is, I'll put it in the description in case you either can crochet and want to make one. The pattern's on YouTube, it's free, but there's also a paid version if you can support her, because she is just, I love her tutorial. She's just the sweetest person ever. And she also, if you can crochet, I think she does sell them. I'm not 100% sure though. So I just kind of got through the intro part. Now they're at a library. Yeah, I'm just gonna write and see what I accomplish in the next hour or so, and I'll come back and show you. I probably won't finish it, but you know what? That's okay. We can take 3 days on this one. Okay, it is just past 2:30, and we ended at 22,721 words. That's 2,300 words. Because I got into the groove of it. So here's our, that bump. That bump is so displeasing to me. Oh well. Here we go. So yeah, let's see, we're 45% done, which is kind of crazy. Next couple days, we're gonna hit halfway done, which feels illegal. Goal of 900, basically. That's gonna keep going down, so. I should probably do some homework. I definitely need to eat something. I've only had coffee today. Oh god, you can see how dusty my desk is. That's day 9 done! Yay! Hi everyone, it's Monday. It's what, the 10th? That can't be right. It is, it's the 10th. It's November 10th. It's day 10 of this challenge. I woke up maybe 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I woke up at 11:30. It's 11:50. I wanted to just, my first thing of the day, I want it to be my writing, because I do have some crap to do today. Yeah, I have a little bit of homework to do. I have a major paper due at the end of the week, so I need to start doing my research for that. I already have my articles. I think I'm gonna read 2 or 3 articles today, and then I know I've shown her before in some video, but I don't remember what it was. If you ever hear kind of like a weird disturbance in the audio, that's usually, I have a turtle tank literally behind where you are. Her name is Snapple. She hates everyone, including me, but me to a lesser extent than everyone else. She doesn't always try to take off my fingers. Her water, I need to change her water, which I've been putting off for a bit, and she's starting to get pissy at me. That, I can't wait anymore. That has to be done today. And that is very gross. So that is going to take a lot of mental energy, which is why we are getting started early. Yeah, I think that's mainly it. That's my plan for today. We only have to write 909 words. I may see if I can finish out episode 4, I think. But if we don't, it's fine. Did I do anything worth mentioning yesterday? I read more Wicked, but I'm on like the last part of it. Dorothy has landed in Oz. Yeah, there will be like a full review of Wicked at the beginning of December when I do my October-November reading recap. So stay tuned for that if you want like an actual review. Oh, my mom and I, we made some rosemary potato garlic soup yesterday. It was so good, so delicious, and it's just starting to get cold here right now, so like going outside and then coming in and having a warm bowl of soup was so nice. It was so nice. And then we made these scrapbook pages for my sister, which I don't know if this is a thing other places than where she goes to college or if it's a thing outside of sororities, but she is having a shop party, and so you make a shop book, and like all her friends and members of her family put a page in about her. So I made one for her, and then my mom made 2, and we made one from the dog, which is kind of chaotic. I'm not super happy with it, but you know what? He's chaotic. It's what he would have done. We can just pretend that he did it and not me. I think that's pretty much it. I did some more work on the sweater, but that's over there and I don't want to go get it. So I think we should just start writing. Am I starting a new part? Also, I keep forgetting to mention this. The last few days I've just been listening to my playlist. I haven't been listening to a CD. So I bet I could finish this. We'll see though. Yeah, let me get started and I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, we hit 24211 today. 48% done, that's 1490 words. I didn't finish the part. I got pretty close though. So here are our stats. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog outside. He's mad that he's been abandoned. That's where we're at. I have a couple decisions I want to make about how this chapter ends. So I did stop there for a reason. I probably could have finished it, but I don't need to. I did write for maybe an hour and a half, a little bit less than that. We're literally almost 50% done. Like tomorrow we're gonna hit 50% done. We're doing good, guys. We're doing great. Beautiful. 2 hours of work later. I don't know how well you could see it, but she's got her tootsies in and nothing else. I think I'm gonna try and finish Wicked. I have a headache though, so we'll see how much I actually read. Alright, hi everyone. It is Tuesday. It's like almost 1:45. I did not sleep well last night. Went to bed at like 2, and then as I was going to bed, Demon back there was begging for food. And I was like, oh, okay, you're probably stressed out from being taken out of your cage for 2 hours. I'll give you food. We'll chill. And she took her sweet, sweet time eating her food. Like, so I didn't end up going to bed until 3. And then there's something wrong with her heater. So I had to switch it out for the smaller one at like 6:30 a.m. I didn't get up until 12:30. And you know, I don't totally feel rested, but whatever, it's fine. I've got caffeine. May drink a Celsius and, you know, experience ranges of human emotion that no one has seen before. What are my main things today? What do I need to do today? I just have writing and homework on here. So I didn't do any homework yesterday because I was just way too... That took me so much longer than it should have. Yeah, so we're gonna write, and then I'm gonna do homework, and then we'll see if I do anything else. I did finish Wicked. Man, most of the plot happens in the last chapter. That's so weird. I'll do a full like review once I've let it simmer some more at the beginning of December. But I wouldn't recommend it. I think watch the musical if you want to see what the musical is working with and be impressed by how good it is. Then read it. But the musical is so much better. There's so many like details that click together so nicely in the musical that are not present at all in the book. It's not completely clear why Elphaba is green in the book. It's very clear in the movie. Like things like that. The execution in the musical is just so good. And I'm very excited to see part 2 in a couple of weeks. For our writing today, let me get my notepad. Maybe I'll do my nails today, actually. Now that I'm done with that, I don't have to worry about breaking them. Or them peeling off. Let's see. I'm gonna finish episode 4 and start episode 5. Ooh, I need to add that, okay. I forgot a crucial detail, so I'm gonna go back and there's a series of places that the person they're looking for has been, and they go to some of the places but not all of them, and I forgot to add the one that's episode 5. I forgot to add Oklahoma City. So I'm gonna go back and add that, and then I'm gonna finish part 4 and start part 5, and we'll see how far I go. I only need 860 words, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna just listen to the playlist. I kind of just want to lock in and zoom, honestly, but if I get bored, I'll put on a CD. So that's what I've got. I will see you guys in, yeah, probably an hour. So, and we'll see what I do. Okay, our writing is done for the day. We're 52% done. Apparently, we've reached our halfway mark. Not with the whole story, just with our 50k word count. We're not quite at 50% yet. We just started part 5 and there are 12 parts. So once we finish part 6, we'll be halfway done with the whole story. But yeah, we wrote 18k words. That's the wrong part of my trackpad hit. And then, yeah, big jump and then joop. So, and then here are our stats. So yeah, obviously, I mean, we're still very much on track. Probably will take me another 3 or 4 days to finish this part. You know, it may be the rest of this week and maybe even the start of next week, but that's okay. We get to deal with black dogs in this one. Love a black dog. They're so fun. By that I mean like the mythical black dogs that like lead you to the afterlife, not just like a black dog in general. Though a black dog is also good just in general. But yes, that's our writing done for today. I'm gonna go walk my dog now. You wanna come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't even know if you can see him. Probably, definitely not now. But my dog is in here with me. So if you hear panting, that's what it is. Today's Wednesday. Today is, what, the 11th or the 12th? The 12th. It's about 1 p.m. And we're about to do our writing. So I stopped right as we started part 5 yesterday. Okay, I need you to. No more panting. I started part 5 yesterday. I just kind of did the intro part, and now I can actually start the case. I doubt I'm gonna finish it today. I'm probably just gonna do the middle chunk of it. I started The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters, I believe. About 20% in. I like it so far. It's very beautifully written. I watched the Blues game yesterday, and they did end up winning, though. It was really close, like the entire third period. So that was fun. Dear Lord, this man's gonna drive me insane. I was being nice when I let you come in here. I was being nice. I wanted you to be included, and now you're just panting hot dog food breath in my face. Anyway, I really need to do some homework today. I've been procrastinating it so bad. I have one discussion board left due today, then I have a big assignment due on Sunday that I have not started. So we're gonna work on that. I kind of want to go to the coffee shop near my house just so I'm out and have something else to do. But yeah, so I may go there. I also need to start editing this video so that I'm not doing all of it Friday night. So we have a lot to do. We'll see what happens. But first, yeah, I'm gonna cap myself at an hour of writing, definitely. Bear, come on. Stop it. I let you in here to be nice, and now you're being a freak. He's a total mama's boy. He does not care about a word that I say. So, do I have anything else to update you guys on? I need to listen to more albums that are related to what my main character would listen to. But I'm feeling the playlist. I like the playlist, and I know most of the songs well enough that I can kind of zone out and focus on writing. So, you know, different times call for different strats. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get started writing. I'll come and check in, and I may film a little bit if I end up going to the coffee shop. I definitely will if I end up just studying here. Yeah, we passed 25,000 words yesterday, so at this rate, you know, we may hit our end goal by like 24th of November, maybe. I'm gonna read over what I wrote yesterday, and then we're gonna get started. So I just finished writing, and I tried to update my Word doc. Not my Word doc. I tried to update my spreadsheet, and I think Google Drive is down. I'm not sure, but I can't get into it. I tried a few different ways in case it was just like one specific document or something, but then I Googled it and it seems like other people are having issues. So it's not just me, but we wrote 27,784 words. Not sure how much that is compared to what I've already forgotten what I wrote yesterday. Maybe 1,000 words. I wrote for an hour. I definitely hit my goal, but who knows? So I'm gonna go make some lunch, and I guess I'll have to wait until this gets fixed to fully know what my stats are. So, oh well. Hi everyone, welcome back. It is Thursday, it's the 13th. Narrowly avoided a Friday the 13th. Hopefully you can't hear that, but if you hear like a weird rattling in the background, I'm sorry. I figured out what it was, tried to see if I could unplug it. I cannot. Google Drive came back online at like 5 p.m. yesterday, for me at least. Yeah, I was able to update my words. I wrote 1757 words. We're 56% done. And now I have to write today 741 words. So, easy peasy. What did I do yesterday? I worked on homework. It is killing me that it gets dark so early. Now, it gets dark at like 5 p.m. Here, at least. I'm sure it's even earlier in some other places. And I'm really bad about sleeping in late, so it means I get like 5 hours of daylight some days. And probably today, so first of all, we're gonna do our writing. I have to work on some more homework today, and then I want to try and do my nails. I'll show you guys tomorrow. About tomorrow. So, I have a very busy day Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. So, I'm gonna get up at like 7 a.m. probably to do my writing. which will be very difficult. I'm going to look disgusting. So I'm probably, just to warn you guys, the audio is going to not be great. Since I did my last video where it was like, I was recording at like 2 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. and I didn't want to wake people in my house and I had to whisper, I have gotten a tiny microphone that I can connect to my phone. The problem with that microphone is that it compresses my voice so badly, so I don't use it. But I have it for situations like this where it'll just be easier for me to whisper with something this close to my face. So audio is going to be bad tomorrow morning. Sorry in advance. But you'll be able to hear what I say, and I think that's probably the most important thing. So I have my coffee. I feel like it's darker. Yeah, it's darker in here than it usually is because I didn't turn on my lamp. Yeah, it's 1 p.m. I really should listen to a CD, but I don't want to. So I think, again, I'm just gonna listen to the playlist. Yeah, I think that's really it. The last 2 days, there isn't gonna be a lot of extra stuff because I need to get this edited and hopefully uploaded on Friday so that comes out on time Saturday. I need to have it edited as soon as possible. I'm editing a lot today. I'm gonna paint my nails and I have some other stuff to do. I guess without further ado, let's get into writing. We're finishing the chapter about the black dogs today. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish, actually. There is a whole bonding section at the end of the chapter, which honestly could probably be my entire word count for the day. So we may split it up into 2 and I may finish it tomorrow morning, but we'll see. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna start writing. I'm back in a bit. Okay, here are our stats for today. 29,523, 59%, almost 60% done. We've dropped down to 600 words for tomorrow, which will be easy peasy and very good since I don't have a lot of time to write tomorrow. There's our line, and then we have pretty comfortably hit, 17, 18K the last several days. So that's good. Yeah, I didn't finish part 5. I was correct. I would have that one single bonding chapter left before I'm done with the part. And so we'll finish that tomorrow. And we may do like a couple of sentences at the beginning of part 6. But we're not fully going to start it tomorrow because I bet 600 words will be knocked out by that. So yeah, that's our progress. Almost 60% done and not even 2 weeks left. Like we're almost halfway through a challenge and we're over halfway, which is crazy. I am curious how much of this I can get done in the actual month of November. If I can finish the whole project, because that would be nice, but that's definitely going to be more than 50K words, so we'll see. Yeah. Hi everyone, it's 7:30 on day 14. This is take 2 of me recording this. I tried to record it with this stupid thing and it didn't pick up anything, so glad I checked. If I hadn't checked, then there just wouldn't have been a clip for this. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna write that final bonding section for part 5. Hopefully that only takes me half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. I just want to get done with it, and I'll show you my update, and that'll be it. So yeah. Dear Lord, I will turn on the playlist, and we'll get right down to it. So, I'll see you guys in half an hour, 45 minutes, whenever I'm done with that. We only need like 600 words, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, here we go. 3819. 1296 words. Let's look at our graphs. It's pretty even, honestly, this week. But yeah. So we started here. I think, or no, 8. So we get significantly less, but still pretty good. We're 62% done. Yeah, we're doing really well. Still 600 words left. Yeah. That's some good progress. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week, and we may even get to 50K words next week if we really try. We might not. We don't need to. but it would be fun if that happens. So, yeah. All my socials will be in the description. Subscribe, hang out, leave a comment, let me know if you're doing NaNoWriMo. You know the drill. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week.